The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now listening to the Allen and DJ Show on 103.5 FM WLSP-LP, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. We're here to talk about self-improvement, lifestyle, and becoming the very best version of yourself.
You're now listening to the Allen and DJ Show.
Yo. Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas. Y'all know what time this is. Welcome to the Allen and DJ TV show program. And of course, I'm Allen.
And this is your boy, DJ.
DJ, what's going on, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
It could be better.
Okay.
You know, me and Bambi, you know what I'm saying? We got our little taxes. You know, we're doing our thing. We're doing what dear people like to do. You know, bought her a whole bunch of meat. She balling out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're doing our thing. Caught a couple of squirrels and all that. But then, you got these other dear people that's always in our business.
Yeah.
What y'all got? You should have did this. You should have did that. Man, stay out of our business, man. Matter of fact, you know what I want to talk about today? As this remind me, let's talk about why people should stay out of other people's business. Because stay out of mine. So, without further ado, let's get on the great show, man. Let's give it to them the way that the Allen and DJ show is accustomed to bringing it to you. So, here are 10 reasons I want to talk about today why you should stay out of people's business. Because, like this right here can really cause like a lot of controversy, you know what I'm saying? Because you could be assuming the wrong things and all that good stuff. So I want to talk about bullet point number 1, DJ. Let's talk about protecting your peace.
Okay.
So how is this important to protect your peace when you stay out of other people's business?
Basically, like when it comes down to protecting your peace, this helps you like maintain a healthy environment for your spiritual well-being, basically.
Because, like I always say, avoiding gossip and drama reduces stress and also creates a calmer, more peaceful life. Not just for yourself, but for others around you. Mm-hmm. Like when you know what I'm saying, try to, like, stay out of people's mix or, somebody bring you into it, like, DJ was there too. He saw you, like, oh, hold on, bro. No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it keeps you out of mess. So, like, when people get to going in on somebody or talking about somebody behind their back, I promise you, like, I'm trying to leave the room because, it helps protect my peace, my sanity, and I don't got to hear none of that stuff. That's, like, all, like, low vibrational stuff.
Absolutely. But, like the reason also why it's so important is because, like, not having peace can lead to, like, negative influences creeping in, or, like, it can also, like, drain your energy and lead to burnouts. Because,
like, you see a lot of monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Like, just because you got a problem with that person, why do I got to have a problem with that person?
Mm-hmm.
And then, let's say I'm the third party. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just here listening by default. And people drag you into it. Alan, tell me how you feel about her. I see, girl, like I told you. And all of a sudden, here it goes. So now, when like when the cat get out the bag, your name is being involved in it too. It was me, it was Alan, and here it goes. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you just created a whole bunch of chaos. So I say that to say this: protect your peace at all costs. Because my mom used to always tell me, God rest her soul, there's nothing like a peace of mind.
Absolutely.
Bullet point 2, it saves time and the energy.
Yeah, man.
Because, I don't have time to be going back and forth with people. Like, I just don't have the energy for that.
No.
So, what I'm saying, DJ, tell me how that relate to why people should stay out of other people's business.
Because, like, you could have used that time and energy for, like, something to do something else or, like, to handle your own business, man.
Like I always say, like when you take your time and jumping in other people's businesses or affairs or whatever you want to call it, all you doing is taking away from the things that you could have been doing. Like you could have been working on your own personal growth and goals. So, it saves the time and the energy. It saves the energy to keep explaining yourself. Like, man, man, I promised all my life I wasn't there. Hey, bro, man, was I there, bro? No, you know what I'm saying? Now you're going crazy. All my life, DJ, tell him, DJ, all my life I wasn't there, bro. You look crazy. Look, hair like this. Jumping. Hey, your wig finna come off. You like, dog. It saves the time and it saves the energy. So, like, are you doing the saving yourself the anguish of saying, dude, like, dirty, I wasn't there. I had nothing to do with that. Hey, I don't know what you and Seven got going on. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Absolutely. But the crazy thing is, like, the reason also why it saves you, like, time and energy is because, like, it's not your issue. So, like, why would you waste energy on an issue that's not even your issue? And then,
exactly.
And then on top of that, like, people are nosy by default. And because people are so nosy, like, they technically drain your energy just by you just being nosy with them.
Yeah, like, you're being nosy with them. Then here comes the confrontation now, because a person finna come and confront you. Hey, dirty, man, I heard you been saying this about me. Is that true? You know what I'm saying? Or no, because, like, you was the one I told that to, but then somebody always listening and ear hustling. Mind your business. When you mind your business, you'll be all right. And it's to save you all these steps of, like, going through stuff like this. And even with bullet points, number 3, avoid necessary drama. So DJ, talk to me on this one, man. So now, we're trying to get to a point where we're trying to avoid unnecessary drama.
Yeah.
So when you stand out of people's business, how do you avoid unnecessary drama?
Basically, like, not even, like, getting yourself involved into it. But, like, the reason why you want to avoid drama is because that drama can, like, eventually turn into, like, fighting with, like, the other person or anybody else that's involved in that situation.
And then also, too, getting involved leads into being caught up in a crossfire, which is like this is something I just talked about. And also, sometimes it can cause conflict, anger, and most importantly, broken relationships. Because at this point, when you're avoiding unnecessary drama, you're avoiding losing friendships. You're avoiding having your name being brought up in unwanted conversations that you don't want your name to be brought up in. So save your time to just, like, not get try not to get caught up in all that. Try not to get caught up in the mix. Try not to get caught up in, somebody saying somebody else's name and X, Y, and Z. Hey, dirty, I don't want nothing to do with that. Hey, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, nah, sister, I'm not talking about dirty because he ain't here to defend himself. I don't want nothing to do with none of that.
And the crazy thing about, like, avoiding unnecessary drama too, Al, is that drama can lead to, like, burnouts and stuff like that too, because, like, now you're, instead of spending time, like, trying to, like, handle your own business, now you're spending time trying to handle a situation that's not even your situation. And the more that drama escalates, the more energy you got to use to waste on trying to solve that particular problem.
And it's nerve-wracking, you know what I'm saying? So if you just lost a whole good friendship, now instead of you working on your goals, now you depressed because you like, I don't want, you know what I'm saying, little mama to be feeling that way about me, or, I don't want dirty to be feeling that way about me. Like, I ain't, I'm not even that type of cat. But by you being around, you just involved yourself in some unnecessary drama. So try to avoid these situations by all costs. People just need to stop inserting themselves in people's businesses. Like, dude, you ain't heard nothing, you ain't seen nothing. Sometimes it's just best to shut up. I repeat this again, just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything don't have to be cause for a reaction or give. You know what, bro? Man, I was just thinking the same thing, bro. Like, man, I was thinking that about DJ too, dog. On the real. Hey, bro, he sure do be doing that, bro. The DJ get a win of that, he gonna come and confront whoever said it.
Yeah.
Boy, Al, man, your name keep floating around. Man, D, man, all my life, bro. Bro, man, I can't believe you even came at me like that, bro. Come on, dog. It avoids all that. So just chill, man.
Absolutely.
And then bullet point 4 prevents misunderstanding and misinformation. Now, DJ, break this down because sometimes it can be a misunderstanding.
Absolutely.
Or misinformation.
Like with this bullet point, like you may not know like what's really going on, or you didn't hear both sides of the story. So sometimes you can get the information wrong.
Yeah. So sometimes it's like this, like you may not know the full story. Like you might have came in the middle of the conversation. Oh, dog, man, they said that about him, dude. Oh, I'm not gonna go tell him. So now you go back and send some misleading information, or you could be making assumptions that could be damaging to the relationship. So I can come in and halfway through a conversation and such and be saying whatever about me. I forgot to listen to the beginning, or, I didn't hear the beginning when it was like, I think Dirty a good dude, woo, woo, woo. But this is what I feel like you need to work on. So I come right in and I hear what you negatively saying about me. And that's not even really negative. You it's kind of like giving feedback. So now, like, I'm assuming that you're talking about me. Or, you assume by jumping at other people's businesses so much that the one picks a bone, carry a bone. Now, like, I'm all nervous. Hey, Will, you talking about me? DJ, is y'all talking about me, bro? You're like, dude, you ever had those type of friends out there, though? Seriously.
Yeah.
Every time you saying something, hey, bro, man, y'all talking about me, dog?
Yeah.
Bro, that's because you need to shut up and stay out of you need to mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Like how they said before I kick the bucket to DJ. Stop jumping over somebody's backyard and tell them what they need to do till you clean your backyard up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I might listen to you.
Yep. And sometimes, like, Al, the reason why, like, some people have misunderstood that information, or have misinformation a lot of times, is because, like, some people, like, when you do hear the story, you're hearing it from, like, one side of the spectrum. And, like, that person is, when they're telling that particular story, they're making themselves look good and making the other person look bad, instead of just going to, like, both sources and then coming to an understanding that way.
Yeah, facts. Like, that's why, I can ask you, right? So a negative person is going to say, well, I heard you said, and here it go. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody mature be like, okay, bro, look, I hear that, you said this about me. Dog, is it true? Bro, what did I even do to you? You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, like, that was me and Kool-Aid. We was there, woo, okay. Kool-Aid, man, what up, bro? I heard you said this about me, man. Like, man, what's going on? Or two, you can bring everybody together and say, let's have a meeting. And then you bring it all out in the open and get it off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all said what y'all was saying when I wasn't around.
Yep.
And then I bet you're going to get a lot out there. You know what I'm saying? And here it go. And that's what I always say, like, mind your business, man. Like, you don't have to go through none of this.
No.
And then also bullet point 5, man, maintain healthy boundaries, because I'm real big on respecting somebody's privacy, teach independence, and foster healthier, respectful relationships. So if I mind my own business, you know what I'm saying, like, I can maintain my relationship with this person, but also, too, I can set healthy boundaries of myself, which meaning, hey, yo, man, dog, bro, like, Will lately been do, bro, you hear me, man? He ain't here to defend himself. Bro, I'm not getting caught up in all that. Oh, bro, that's how you feel? Then, bro, you should go tell him.
Yep.
You avoid all that, man.
But with this bullet point, like, the crazy thing is, like, when you maintain this healthy boundary, like, it protects your mental, emotional, and physical health, and strengthen your relationship, like, by reducing misunderstanding and unspoken expectations.
Because, like, you can start getting sick. You know what I'm saying? Because you're stressing out. You know what I'm saying? Because now you done heard word and then went back to Will. And now you stressing out. You like, man, bro, my life. Dog, man, call him, bro. Bro, man, I don't even get down like that. Bro, man, call him, dog. Please, bro. Oh, my God, bro. I can't believe that. But, he said what he said, though. You know, and so now you stressing.
Yep.
And it's like, dog, like, you wouldn't have to beat through all this if you shut your mouth in the first place.
Yep. And the crazy thing about having healthy boundaries, too, is, like, if you respect yourself, then what happens is like you'll set that boundary, and if that person respects you as a person, like they'll be able to obtain that boundary. The reason why the boundaries are broken is because you don't respect yourself, and it's like a domino effect. Like if you don't respect yourself, then how do you expect other people to respect you?
Exactly. And then you're not going to have respect for your relationship. Nope. So, you know, when people try to involve you and stuff like this, I'm telling you, you have to maintain healthy boundaries. You have to maintain your integrity, your dignity, and to have enough respect for the other person to be like, hey, dog, I feel you. And I understand that's how you feel right now. And let's just say you jump out there and say, man, I might feel the same way too, bro. But that's not my place, dog. Like, well, maybe, you know what I'm saying? We should gather a meeting and let's talk to each other like men and let's get this out in the opening. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you don't like me, tell me you don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get it out in the opening. Like, let's talk like men. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I can respect it if it's directed. But all those little subliminals and all that, man, I know she ain't talking about me. You know how they do it, you know? Nah, man.
Yeah, because, like, people will try you sometimes. Like,
yeah.
Especially, like, when you would tell them something and you'll be like, hey, man, I don't want to be involved in that. And that's the boundary that you just set up for yourself. Then all of a sudden, like, they'll come to you again thinking, like, you're not serious. And all of a sudden, there it goes. Like, they asking you again and again. Meaning, like, they don't respect anything you just said to them.
Nah.
Like, you wanted to stay out of stuff, and they still ask you. So that's where the lack of respect come in.
So now, like, at this point, I got, like, no respect for you because, you know, at this point, I'm studying saying, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm studying talking to you about whoever the person may be.
Yeah.
And you like, dude, bro, I told you, I don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, take that up with dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you and dude got something to hatch out, then y'all need to, or you and her got something to talk about, what that got to do with me? Or just because I might not like this person, I'm expecting for you not to like them neither. Dirty. She ain't did nothing to me. Cause just because you don't like her, and you my guy and all, and you know I'm gonna ride with you to the end, but if that person ain't done nothing to me, bro, like, why you expecting me to jump into your beefs? People do that too. You know what I'm saying? No, like, I ain't got no problem with her. You might have a problem with her. Yeah, I'm always gonna side with you and ride with you, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with me being cordial to that person. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't done nothing to me. Nah, man, people got that bad, dog.
They really do.
And bullet point 6, protecting your reputation.
No, this is important. Like, the crazy thing is, like, a lot of people say, like, they don't care about their reputation, but then when it gets tarnished, then they do care about their reputation. Which is weird to me. Which is weird, but, like, that's how it happens sometimes, Al. But, like, if people, like, have their name tarnished and stuff like that, like, what happens is, like, that's what you're going to be perceived as, and that's what you're going to be known as. Like, when people say, like, first impressions are everything, like, that, to an extent, that is actually true.
Yeah, because, like, when you, like, trying to protect your reputation, people often associate you with drama or surrounding yourself with unnecessary drama, that could be damaging to your credibility. So I'm finna jump out on the limb, and I always say this. Let's say when it comes to writing a statement about somebody, bro, and I'm gonna say this on camera and TV, I would rather lose my job than to snitch on somebody. I don't play that. Never did, never will. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter how many times, like, I done had people from HR, you name it, come down, hey, man, you see such, I ain't see nothing. Because I started people's business, ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, man, I can't hear nothing, brother, because the disk machine was on. Really. One time, I'm like, shit, man, what we doing then, bro? Like, man, what we gonna do? Like, you gonna let me go? Or what? And I was scared to death in my heart. Please don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I mean, I'm standing on business, though. Because, bro, like, my credibility and my integrity is everything. Because the moment that you snitch on somebody and you jump to somebody's business and you snitch on them, man, bro, you will never be looked at the same. Like, you a rat to everybody. So, nah.
Yeah, you're right. No, the crazy thing about it, too, Al, is the fact that, like, like, if you worry about your reputation, like, what happens is, like, basically, like, people that bring up stuff about other people, and you know you ain't about that, and you walk away, and you constantly keep doing that, then your name is constantly not in stuff.
Exactly.
Because of that.
Exactly. So
your reputation is protected in that particular sense.
No, like that's true. I can't be around somebody who starts stuff, you know what I'm saying, or who's just very toxic, because if you hang around people that's like, it's like this, being a product of your environment. So you hang around people who gossip and start drama all the time, and you hang with them, naturally I'm gonna think you're the same way, you know what I'm saying, and you don't want that reputation or that, you know what I'm saying, credibility to be attached to your name. You know what I'm saying? So when people do stuff like that, like, you know, you have to just disengage yourself and detach yourself from all that, because ain't nothing worse in the world than to be labeled a snitch, or, you know, you done seen a statement, or, you know, like I said, the only time I would write something like that is if I seen a resident get slapped or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm bro, I'll tell you that right now. I'm standing for my residents. But if it comes to like drama between two dudes or two females, or a female and a dude, man, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't see nothing.
Yep.
I ain't see nothing, because like I'm saving myself from being in the drama. I'm saving myself from all that stuff, because I'm worried about, at the end of the day, my reputation, my credibility. Because people like, man, you mess with people's livelihoods when you do that.
Yeah.
And people hurt you, bro.
They really would.
So, you know, like, I want to say that to say this, man. Stay out of people's business, please. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. And bullet point 7, reduce toxic energy.
Oh, this is important, man.
How's this important, DJ? Eat at it, man.
Oh, because like when you got toxic energy or negative energy, like it can attract positive energy, meaning like opposites basically attract. So like if you're a positive person and you go around somebody that's negative, it's a chance that you might end up being negative too, just because you want to fit in with the in crowd, basically.
Right. So just like, ugh, man, it's boring today. All these lame people here. Now so you saying the same thing. You like, Dirty, you were just cool this morning.
Yep.
Now such and such came in. Now, you know what I'm saying, you flipped that quick. And you know, like, I want to say, just like intertwining in with others, and, you know, being around negative people that could really drain your energy. Whereas focusing on yourself attracts more better and positive situations. So if I mind my own business and focus on what I got going on, focus on myself and the people around me and the situation around me, instead of being focused on why everybody over here arguing about X, Y, and Z, I could be in a more positive situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm, you know what I'm saying, like just being in the mix, all this negative stuff going on around me, and Lord forbid, if you caught into it and you can't do nothing about it, you just like, man, oh my God. How many more sit-down talks can we have? How many more meetings can we have to say, Dirty, what's your problem? 7, what's your problem? Well, this is what I feel. And then all of a sudden he getting riled up. She getting riled up. It never ends well.
Absolutely. And with toxic energy, like, it's transferred from like person to person. So like I said, like even if you're not around that person, eventually when you get around that person, it's just gonna rub off on you naturally.
Yeah, because like, you ever notice how you been in a happy mood, everything all good, you're like, man, I'm having a good day today, you know what I'm saying, everything just all perfect. But then the moment that you get around somebody that's like, hey, what's up? And then like it's just dark, you know what I'm saying, then now you thinking angry thoughts. So now, like, you mad, you just like, man, you know, or you're like, man, I don't even want to be around this person right now. Look how they acting. It rubs off on you. So try to stay away from the toxic energy. And also I want to talk about the next bullet point. So when we talk about encouraging personal accountability, DJ, this is what, like, so to me, you know, like when I'm trying to talk about like accountability, I always try to tell people like it forces you to focus on your own life, mistakes and improvements rather than judging others.
Mm-hmm. The problem with this bullet point is like people don't hold themselves accountable for anything. Like they blame everybody else for like everything that's going on, even if the situation is like 100% their fault. Like they'll still find a way to blame somebody else for that situation, meaning like they're not going to hold themselves accountable. So they think whatever they say is correct, and the opposite person is wrong in all times situation.
Because it's like, if I'm, you know what I'm saying, sitting there, you know what I'm saying, judging what you got, man, dude, like, man, like, I don't know why dudes buy those shoes all the time, and then dude always doing this and that. Right, bro, I'm saying the same thing, folks. And then, everybody, like, you know what I'm saying, it's all negative.
Yep.
And, like, instead of, you know what I'm saying, like, focusing on improving your own life, instead of saying, hey, you know what? They're like, you know what, Brian gonna cap to you. Like, bro, I feel you. But, man, what dude got going on ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Like, man, I'm gonna focus on what I got going on over here, man.
Absolutely. And, like, if you stay out of, like, people business, like, what happens is, like, you don't need to be accountable because it's not your business.
It's not your business. So can nobody come chastise you and say, well, bro, I heard you said but then, bro, that ain't what I heard, though. They said this and they said that. And now, you know what I'm saying, like, they're holding you accountable for what you said. So, once again, for the nighttime, shut up and mind your own business. And then bullet point 9, builds trust.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, building trust is like respecting the privacy of yourself and others will ensure you that you can keep improving your own relationships. People will trust the fact that I could tell you something in confidence and, it's not going to get out.
Absolutely. Like, the thing with building trust is, like, what building trust does is it basically, like, builds a stronger relationship with the other people, like, by not taking sides.
Yep.
And respecting, like, each side of their story, whether they're right or wrong, and then, like, and keeping secrets to yourself, basically.
Exactly, because, like, what we talk about in this room don't have to get out to the world. No. You dig what I'm saying? So when we all sitting down having a meeting, and we all talking amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you let Dirty get this part off, and then you respectfully ask him, are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Dirty, now, how you feel? Now, what you got to say? And then, it's not you being the judge, but it's kind of like, you trying to judge the situation fairly. Man, both of y'all tripping right now, and this is why, and this is why. Bro, look, like, this ain't gonna always go your way, you know what I'm saying? And then, bro, you can't always be controlling everything, you know what I'm saying? You have to be considerate of others. Like, everybody not gonna want to do everything that you want to do. And, they could tell you some deep, dark secrets and whatever the case may be. And like DJs could have said it no better. We walk out this room, what stays in this room, stays in this room.
Absolutely.
And people could trust you that way.
Yep.
And that's crazy though, man.
Oh yeah. And then, like, you also, like, want to build the trust, like, just in general, like, in the whole setting, because, like, you want to be known as, like, a trustworthy person. So, like, if somebody come to you with certain information and they tell you don't say anything about it, and you don't, and it doesn't get out, or if it got out, it wasn't on your end, and it was because of somebody else opened their mouth, then basically you could build that relationship with that particular person, meaning, like, they can confide in you and, like, deeper issues that's going on, like something that's going on at home and stuff like that, because they know you're not going to run your mouth about it.
That's true. And the last bullet point prevents uninvited trouble.
Yeah.
So DJ, how does this prevent uninvited trouble when you mind your own business?
Like, if you don't stay out of, like, people business, it can shift the attention, which makes it your problem now.
So, when you... Okay, I'm trying to look at it like this.
Mm-hmm.
When you won't have to defend your actions or deal with fallouts or, like, mediating, like, affairs of others and not being concerned of you, then you have a more peaceful mindset. Like, you have a peace of mind. But when you have to keep mediating the situation, you slowly don't even know that you're involving yourself in it. And then, you know what I'm saying, you start to invite uninvited trouble. Because slowly, as you insert yourself in it, eventually, at some point, your name is going to come up. Hey, you know what? I'm not the only one that felt like this. Because yesterday when I was around DJ, he said the same thing. DJ? Yeah. DJ don't even get down like that. Well, that's what he told me. Like, he said if I was me, you know, I wouldn't hang around none of y'all. Oh, really? So now people got something to say. Now you just invited trouble into your life. And the goal is to try to invite that into your life. So I say that to say this. Mind the business that pay you. Focus on you. Stay away from the BS, man.
Absolutely.
And then let's give him the Alan and DJ's final thought. So DJ, what's your final thought when it comes to reasons why people should stay out of other people's business?
Like, first of all, like the reason why like people should technically just stay out of people's business because it's not really your problem. And like, why are you worried about somebody else's life? Because at the end of the day, like when that person dies, they're dying alone anyway. So why are you worried about everybody else's life? You need, like, a lot of people just need to hold themselves accountable and focus on like their particular life and stay out of other people's business, because like you trying to solve other people's problems and stuff like that, you won't even have enough time to solve your own problem, and you're going to waste a lot of energy solving everybody else's problem, and you're going to run yourself thin that way.
Yeah. You know, I just say protect your peace at all costs, man, because ain't nothing like a peace of mind. So whatever other people got going on, respectfully get away from it. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Save yourself the time, the energy, the anguish, to constantly keep feeling like I have to explain myself, set healthy boundaries up. And most importantly, you know what I'm saying, just protect your reputation at all costs, because once your reputation damaged, then you're damaged. But if you protect your reputation, then you just became the very best version of yourself. Now, this is the Alan the DJ Show. You can find the Alan the DJ Show at gmail.com. If you have any questions about what you want us to talk about next, and you can also find the Alan the DJ Show on YouTube. And you can also find us on our fan page at the Alan and DJ Show. And you can find the producer extraordinaire, William J. Smith, on Instagram and Facebook if you need him to give you some pointers on editing and producing. And you could also talk to yours truly, Alan Hutchinson, on Instagram and Facebook. Until next time, whatever y'all got going on out there, keep me out y'all business. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm going to mind my business that pay me, because I'm going to stay well. We're going to stay healthy.
Peace.